We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Dominican Republic. And Cuba. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And there to take it is Drew for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit out toward second. Rendon is there. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza. 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right time, and the side is retired. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Matt Holliday. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. At the plate, Freddie Freeman trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder.
And Garza will use the slider to his advantage at strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Holliday ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Gregory Polanco.
The left fielder, number 25.
First offering on its way. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Bounce towards the mound, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And Junior Seager, he'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Jr. will make the catch, and the side is retired. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Martinez giving chase. 1 out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes Junior. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Batting seventh.
Digging in, Giovanni Soto will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And this into the box. Gene Segura. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And a ball for the shortstop, Drew. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. And the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. To third. Played on the backhand. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Jose Quintana. 62. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
1-1, here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Stephen Drew. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Stephen Drew.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Batting ninth.
The pitcher, Matt Garza, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez to the track. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Striding in once again, Reggie Jackson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a looper to left. Polanco has it in his sights, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Matt Holliday. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. In the air now, out to right field. Martinez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Charlie.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Holiday, one down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1, here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And Holiday's got this one, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Throw to first will get him easily. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Inning, first baseman, Freddie.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Ground ball right into the shift. Segura has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So stepping in, Evan Longoria. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Griffey Jr.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Blackman ranging back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Hard on the ground toward short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
J.D. Martinez.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Polanco.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Griffey ranging back. Still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Holiday on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Stephen Drew.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Stepping up now, Matt Garza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. In now is Anthony Rendon. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ball 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The pitcher number
ready
62.
for another chance. Jose Quintana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Rougned Odor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Rougned Odor.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Soto waits on it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Sean Doolittle enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready once again, Reggie Jackson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Matt Holiday. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. Paul Goldschmidt will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he takes ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Striding in once again. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit out towards second. Rendon has it. 1 away. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. The tag, and he is out.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Rendon. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Evan Longoria.
A.J. Ramos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now playing first base, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
And a fastball just a bit up. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turn the momentum back to the other team.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. So digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. On the ground, softly towards second. Segura charging this one in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Giovanni Soto. He started out the evening 0 for 2. And the first pitch is chopped foul.